Warning, this podcast contains real raw shit. These are not paid actresses, but the everyday women. This podcast was shot roughly 2 years ago in a one-bedroom apartment in Memphis, Tennessee. Remember, this is a safe place for all who feel safe. If you don't feel safe, then this isn't the place for you!
It is funny. Cause this was something I'm dealing with. Were we friends before? Now, I would not be their friend because they my ex's ex. Cause I'm cool with people. They have talked to the same dude or been with the same dude and stuff like that. But if that person just in themselves weird or you trying to base it off, we got the same experience, let's talk about, no. Like, they were then, this and that, we probably have friendship ain't based off because we had the same dude type thing.
I wouldn't outright go and be friends with someone after especially after they don't deal with each other anymore. If it was my friend before they were together, then I would stay their friend, just not, probably as close. But I'm not gonna just like I would if I had two girlfriends and they fell out. I was friends with both of you at one point. So that's kind of like high school, like, oh, well, you don't like them, I'm not gonna talk to them either. It's like, no, I can still be friendly to you and be friends with you, but like, I'm not gonna just completely cut that person off if they were already my friend. Now, if they became my friend when they were dating you, and I became their friend during that moment, then no, I don't have to be their friend anymore.
No, I don't feel like this. What do we talk about? I don't think we had nothing really to talk about for real. Or why would we be hanging out, to be honest. I think that's a little weird, maybe.
If I had to give anybody advice, what I would say to women is keep your mind, body, and soul to yourself. Don't have kids. The world around us is not conducive for kids to live in. It's not a good world to bring kids up in.
I've gone through that phase of not being courted, and I was having a good time.
I'm back outside. Cute.
So like when I decided my mentality was I'm ready to be serious, then yes, court me, date me, we do what we want to do, but I need you to know that you're serious versus just, wasting time. Because I'm at an age now, well, not even just the age, it's like I'm just ready to be in a place where I can start planning a life with someone. But yeah.
To say something to me, and I would say, get yourself together, learn how to love yourself, learn how to understand what's going on around you instead of being stuck in, I don't want to say, okay, I say mental dis-ease or emotional dis-ease because that's what it is. Women have to quit. We have to quit trauma bonding and getting in relationships based off our ideal of what we was taught.
That made you
a princess. You just kissed yourself a princess.
And I'm about to do it again.
Because it's not turning out right. We got to do something different. We all got to do something different. Like, these kids are actually growing up robbing, stealing, killing, and doing all that. Like, that's who make the hoods a hood. These black men, So, it's not conducive, to what we need to do. Be doing.
I voted for president. Like, a lot of people, like, on social media and stuff be talking about, like, just relationships, like, and, just men, like, all the time. So I want to get y'all opinion on, like, just the state of, like, relationships right now. Like, do y'all still believe in love? Like, do y'all still believe that, real love exists or real love might be out there for you? How do you feel about that?
I obviously do. We get married in 2 months. So, like, it's definitely out there, but what I do recommend is that it's like people don't love themselves individually. before they try to get in a relationship. So what I do recommend is if you single, enjoy that a long time. Learn to love yourself individually before you get in a relationship and try to get somebody else to, fill the void that you have for yourself, and then try to give you the love that they have off. Social media has kind of watered down a lot of stuff, but it's you still got your own mind. So if you feel strongly about relationship and love, then feel that. It don't matter what nobody else saying or what's being posted.
I do believe in love. I just kind of believe in being patient and waiting on what's for you. I'm the type of person that believes in, if I'm not in a relationship, I'm not thinking about a relationship. Mm-hmm. I'm thinking about myself, and I'm thinking about developing myself and getting ready. Whether or not I have a relationship later on in life or not, I'm still just developing myself. And if that comes to me, because everybody wants this fairy tale love, but that doesn't happen for everybody. That's 1 in a million. Mm-hmm. So sometimes relationships are meant to develop you, and you're meant to grow and accumulate things from relationships and learn. It's not always about the fairy tale that you have in your head. I feel like sometimes when you meet a man has a dream woman in his head, and I feel like a woman has a dream situation in her head that she wants to happen, a fairy tale situation, but it's not about that. So you just got to be patient and wait what is for you,
I think I say it depends, maybe.
I really thought about, because if that's what you got to do to get to the top, then that just means you weren't as brilliant as you think you were. So that's your business, though.
Sleeping their way to the top, I feel like if that's I feel like it's just like a person that hurt somebody, rob somebody, shoot somebody, kill somebody to get money. And when they get in jail, they realize, I just took a life for $50, and then they realize the value of money. So when you get to the top, just make sure it's something you wanted to do. I'm not against I'm not against anything that people want to do. Just make sure it's something you genuinely want to do from the bottom of your heart.
That's right.
So you won't have no regrets about what you do.
Is it smart? To an extent, yeah, but I wouldn't say it was working hard, to be honest.
Smart. Because we all got to work smart, because the simple fact that I don't feel like we're supposed to be even working for people. I feel like we're supposed to be in a state of peace, meditation, and love, and all of that. So when you do have to, go by the rules that society put on us, you got to just work smart. You got to have a reason for why you work too. Don't just go out there working without a reason. Just using your life force on just money. And not having a reason, there's something to put behind why you're doing this.
It is working smart, but hard, not necessarily. I feel like there would be an easy way out to get where you need to be, but at the same time, it's if you really determined about getting where you want to be at, then I guess it make a little bit of sense. I wouldn't personally do it. But to each his own.
It's true. To be honest, I did agree with her, because I do think that's a natural thing for women with having periods and things like that. And for trans women to be like, I want it, or we can have it too, because we're going to be natural women once they transition, is not for, it's kind of crazy, because why you even want it? Because a lot of women go through it bad. Just the thing that we have no choice. And y'all trying to say, yeah, I want it. This is meant to be feeling like I'm a real woman. It's kind of it's a weird thing, or you doing too much type thing.
I don't think she said anything wrong. And I'm just being honest. There is nothing another person can tell a woman who was born a woman how to feel, or what they should do, what they shouldn't do. You are emulate. Now, granted, you do what you feel. You can. I don't care what anybody changes their name to, change their bodies to. That is what you have to live with. But to try to make me feel comfortable with your decisions and try to put it on me like I'm the problem is a problem. And I am a woman first, not a cis anything. I'm a woman.
Shouldn't even be a debate, because, wait, what did she say? Like, they not real women, right?
Because we are the gatekeepers. We are the gatekeepers for periods. We the only one that fucking bleed, honey. We the only ones that can give birth. We make y'all people. We make y'all. Y'all come from us. You can't be us. You will never. You're chasing something you'll never, ever get.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm not a big fan of JESSHILARIOUS. But on this topic, I do stand with her. I agree with what she said, because, you know, like, women, natural born women who broke it from the rib, you know, we was given qualities that, you know, the man up above wanted us to have for a reason. So, with that being said, we were chosen to bear kids and, you know, to have cycles and stuff. It's a purpose behind everything. So, you can't just, you know, I guess they say they don't just wake up and decide they want to be a different gender, but, you know, that's what happened.
Like being homosexual, like
just being.
But I mean, homosexual has the word sex in it. I mean,
that's not even up for debate. Even if it's good, it's about sexuality.
But people,
at the same time,
they
you really
like,
can't be mad at people for their sexual orientation. So if that's who they choose to be, can't nobody be mad at who they are.
We're not mad. We're just saying, like, don't say it's not a part of. I'm saying. Like basically saying that introducing society is saying like it's definitely about sexual orientation.
Yeah. Like, because some people try to say like it's inappropriate to introduce the children because it is about, you know, sex.
I think you shouldn't introduce children to that anyway. That ain't even something you should be talking to children about anyway. It's other things children can be learning, because we don't even talk to them about a man and a woman having sex. So why should we talk to them about y'all two having sex? So that's just inappropriate anyway. And then as far as how they brainwash kids, like, I might be the wrong person to ask that question, because me and my kids don't really watch TV like that. I had one TV in my house and we shared it. So, because I like to watch stuff with them. I'm not like, I don't control them or nothing like that, but it ain't nothing on there. I like them to do other stuff with their mind. Like, it's other stuff you can do. We sit in the room and draw and just do whatever, talk about whatever. Like, go outside, go to the store, go do whatever, but we don't sit and just, like, if we watch TV, we watch it together. If we eat together and stuff like that. So I kind of just try to, like, and then even if they see it, I let them know what's going on, who doing it, who's behind it. Like, they just know everything.
I haven't had a period in like 4 years, since 2020.
Say, hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right.
So this is hard. I'm gonna have to think back on this. I've been pregnant back to back and breastfeeding, so I wouldn't get my period.
I hate no days, cause I guess it's a hereditary thing or whatever the case may be, but I've never had cramps.
Bitch, I know you lying. Bitch, I know you motherfucking lying.
I've never experienced cramps. I don't even know when they even be saying people balled up and gotta go to the hospital. I be like, huh? Like, I don't relate with the bad stuff that people go through with periods. It was a thing where I don't know when it's coming, I gotta keep up. Like, I don't have no signs. Or when it go, it go. It be light, I mean, it be regular. Every time it lasts about 4 or 5 days. And craving, chocolate, pickles. I do like pickles. I think I just like pickles, I don't know. And fruit, because I love purple grapes, so I stay eating them. But yeah, that's about it. I don't know about them pains though.
When I was in my period, I had endometriosis, so every day was horrible. I had really bad cramps, blood clots, I couldn't eat, vomited everything, and I always craved chocolate for some reason. Like, I just had to have chocolate.
Reese's, like, I'm a peanut butter chocolate person, so.
Well, they were proven to be true, so it's facts behind it. I have no choice but to believe it.
Aliens is here. They been here. So, yeah.
Aliens? No, I don't believe in aliens, but I do believe in different species. There's possibly other life outside of Earth that we cannot wrap our minds around. Just like they said, the depths of the ocean, there are things down there that we will never discover. Same thing with Earth. Well, universe. Now, do I care that we done brought some on Earth? No. I got enough problems with the United States of America as it is.
I'm gonna say believe in. I guess I say believe in because I do think they're possible.
I don't believe what the world told us to believe, but I know for a fact that it is other beings on this earth, you know, and so they keep us on a certain level of thinking so we won't be able to notice that or understand it. It's like if we walk into a room and we don't know what a picture is, our brain is not going to recognize the picture. It's just going to see everything. It's going to categorize, you know, everything in the room that we understand and we know, but it's going to miss certain things. So we was taught on a certain level not to even see certain things. So yeah, I do believe that stuff like that exists. I know. I don't even believe in outer space. I believe in inner space.
Scream, pray, you know, grab my kids, make sure they safe. That's crazy, Mike. This is deep. What else? I don't even know. What can I do? Cause who I'm gonna call? 911?
Someone call 911.
Let's be real. I don't know. I'm just have to pray. Cause that's my only option at this point.
Going to church, and we're gonna pray for these niggas. Have mercy, Jesus. Forgive me.
Situation that happened with CARLEE Russell. Like, what do y'all think about that? Like,
That's hard. At this point, it's got to be a mental illness going on because you went all the way with it. You had somebody call the police, left you went a whole week and just decided you were gonna disappear. And then the fact that, you know, in her mugshot, because, you know, that is illegal to make a false report, she's smiling. I said, I don't know if she don't understand the reality of what she did, but that is serious. And then black women already have a hard time getting people to look for them. And you pull a thing where it wasn't even a believable story at one point. It was like people were questioning, is she really missing or not?
Where was she at?
And we always want somebody to come back down.
Where was she at, y'all?
We always hope that someone is going to be found when we say they go missing, but we want answers. Okay, right. What happened? She came up with this elaborate story of these people feeding her Cheez-Its and taking pictures of her. I'm like, now you should have watched enough SVU to understand to get a better story than that.
I'm not gonna lie, make it up. The weed part kind of.
Right.
I could not get past it. Like, what the weed do they took it off?
Why you leave your wig though?
Right.
How did your wig come off
saw what in the street? You saw what in the street? Because if I see something in the street, I'm calling 911. I'm staying in my car. Cause
that's all I got for you.
I mean, so if y'all saw like a child like walking on the road,
because people now use children as bait. They will grab you. They will now. That is a serious thing that people will use children as bait. A crying child. Oh,
and I feel like they've been talking about stuff.
Yeah, it's like they do. Like that's not an unusual. That's why everybody believed it. Because it's not unusual.
Right.
Because people will bait you with small children. Like, oh, I have a heart. Let me help this child, and they come snatch you from somewhere. Right. That's real. But no, I'm gonna call the police for I saw a kid on I-240. I think you should send someone, and I'm gonna continue to sit there in my car until they come. No, I don't know if I'm gonna stop. I'm probably gonna itch.
Yeah, I would. I mean,
I'll keep my doors locked.
I'll probably just be like, oh.
I seen it.
I saw it. Well, I think the only thing with that is if you leave, it can be a crime. I think, or it can be like something where you can probably get in trouble for leaving if you see something like that. Or you don't report it. Yeah.
Well,
I'm gonna report it.
I'm not gonna be there.
I like to mind my business.
Right.
But see, that's the problem. We don't want to mind our business too much that when it really does happen.
Right.
I mean, true.
Yeah. So
yeah, I think we're gonna shift the conversation a little bit to like mental health, like, cause I think, you know, like people just don't know what people have, like an idea in their head of what mental health looks like, and it's like you really don't know. Like it could be a person like CARLEE, you know what I'm saying? Like she, you know, had kind of a similar life to people who we know, you know what I'm saying? She was in nursing school, you know, she was a part of a sorority, and you know, she was in a relationship, you know, and a lot of those things like we can relate to, and I think it's just, you know, important when it comes to the conversation of mental health, like, you know, because
See, what I was thinking about, it probably is a mental health thing. But I did relate, I guess I could say, to her. Because it's stuff that we do that is not just put out there.
Right.
For the world to know. I have done something like this, similar, where, you know, you fabricated a lie or something because you're trying to get somebody's attention, or I want you to occur, or whatever the case may be. She went extreme. But, I've been in a position to where it is a mental health thing where I'm either trying to prove my worth or prove am I enough, or I want you to, maybe with the dude, like I say, she wanted him to really, like I'm current, like where she at, this isn't it, or he wasn't paying her no attention, so she just went the extreme to get his attention.
Right.
So yeah, it probably was a mental health thing. Of course, with her smiling on the mugshot, I ain't seen it. But yeah, I don't know, like, I feel like she probably just needs some type of guidance and help with the mental health aspect. I don't think she need real deal jail time.
Right.
I think they need to just really have a sit down.
I'm a mom, but I still gotta ask niggas. Like, damn.
Russell Wilson ain't got a problem with Sierra got her thong on in public. So what are we talking about? And they got 3 kids together. So here we are.
I'm real big on moms.
So yes. I said this to some friends. I said, I think he is entitled to have to feel a certain way. We're all entitled to our feelings, but the way he went about it was wrong. You don't get on social media as my partner and decide you want to embarrass me or feel like you have to let all your feelings out that's supposed to be told to me. Because that could have been a simple conversation on the phone. Even if he saw her leave the house, even if it wasn't about her outfit or how she handled, you know, being seen by Usher, but we all know that's entertainment. Plenty of people go to Janet Jackson concert, get rubbed up against on that little thing where they have their hands. And I'm sure they woman is in the crowd talking about some go baby. Like, you just want people to have that experience with their favorite artist. I'll tell you, if my man was singing and Tiana Taylor brought him up on stage and he was, go ahead, because I would be up there too. It's entertainment, but the fact that he took it so abruptly and put it on social media is what the problem was.
With outside factors, your mom, your dad, especially social media, that's when all the problems come in, because you listening to all these different perspectives just upon one snippet of a life. Like, they don't know the full relationship, what all y'all been through, the fights, the struggle, what she had to go through with you. Things that she may have to go through with you, things you may have to go through with her. They just looking at this one side. And if that's your girl, you check your girl personally. If you love her, it was no way you felt the need. It was okay to embarrass the mother of your child who laid down and put her life at risk to push out your baby, get cut out however they had it. It was no reason that he felt the need to go on social media and try to expose her.
I know he tried to blame it on the outfit, but obviously, I feel like it's a thing where she just was on Usher. And there was an issue for him, or whatever the case may be, which, everybody's preference different, or whatever. Me personally, if I had a dude or whatever, I wouldn't do it just because it's Usher. Because, you know, people feel like I got a pass because they famous, or whatever the case may be. But she felt like she could do it. She had a dude or whatever, it's Usher. She trying to have fun, have a good time with her girls, then, hey.
Because at that point, it's like, did you wish Usher was with you, my nigga? Because, like...
I say Breeze fan. Well, being at the fact that I had all the Barbies, I'm gonna have to say Barbie. I had 3 doll houses. One was a hand-me-down. Let's just say that. I had cars, like little Barbie cars. I had the Barbie Jeep, like life-size Jeep, and a little outfit to go with it. My Brandy doll, had the Brandy doll. So but I did have a Bratz. I had one when they first came out. So I think it kind of correlates with what year you were born too, because Bratz came out later. So So yeah.
Sometimes I have my bougie moments, sometimes I have my hood moments. So it's like I'm in between. It depends on the set, depends on the day, depends on the mood, depends on the music I just rather listening to. I can be bougie, cute, you know, everything, all of the above, skewy, or you know, or I can, you know, when I'm in Memphis and I'm with my friends at Westwood, I can be in between, you know, ready to break a body. It's just, you know, depending on the mood.
What? Not just a history lesson. The hot call.
Everybody don't wash their ass every day.
They don't. Don't, you gonna embarrass me. 1940 something.
We needed it. I never had too. I'm dramatic. I'll say that. I'm dramatic and I'm kind of animated. But you know, you need a little razzle dazzle every now and then. So, you know, yeah, makes sense to me.
My natural side of being a woman, just being a woman, is naturally in me to want to love the people around me. But it's hard because everybody is so individualistic, and school taught us to be that way. It separated us at a young age and put everybody in categories. And so the popular kids, the smart kids, the dumb kids, the poor kids, the slow kids, all of us, the athletes, the class clowns, all of us. So we all separated, and that's where we get our identity from. And that's why they teach us our names at a young age, you know, so they can put us in the category, because all of those categories make money for the system as we get older. Whether it's an athlete, whether it's a smart person, she corporate, whether it's a dummy, she taking meds, and she's limited, he or she is limited to being a slave because they can't get above mental health. So now you at McDonald's for the rest of your life, and you will not have equal opportunities like the person that can get above. So, just how I feel about that.